Here at ACC Tipoff, here with Chase Hunter. I guess first thing, obviously Joe Girard's over there. What's it been like now that we've gotten through most of the offseason? What's it been like playing with him?
It's been great. I think he was a great addition for us. A guy who can put in the basket very well, a guy who can create for himself and create for others. And, we've been gelling this offseason, and, things been going well. So, I'm ready to play with him this season for sure.
And obviously also on that front, Brownell kind of has a smirk when he talks about Girard playing defense, getting used to the defense at Clemson. Obviously, you've been here, your experience with it. What's it been like getting him to transition into that role?
Yeah, I don't think it was that hard for him. I think he's a really competitive guy. So I think that, when you bring up defense, it's not something that's, not normal to him. I think that, him being as competitive as he is, he was willing to come here and compete with us. So I think that, it hasn't really affected him that much. He's gonna be good on defensive end this year for sure.
Obviously, last year didn't end the way that y'all would have wanted, whether it be something you could have done or not. I guess, how has that brought a fire into this year with high expectations with the additions y'all have made?
Yeah, I think for us, it's just been not taking any game for granted. We went into the big games, and we were really dialed in. I think that I wouldn't say we weren't dialed in for the lesser opponents, but it's really just making sure that we, make sure we in our film, make sure we got the scouting report right, make sure, just the little things. I think that's something that we've been harping on this summer, just making sure we're focused on the little things and, just taking each opponent, with not just with a grain of salt, but taking each opponent seriously. So that's kind of my spiel.
And obviously, you and Girard, how do you feel? Because you could be considered one of the best backcourts in the ACC. What does that feel like right now?
It feels great, and I think for me and him, we let that go in through one ear and out the other. We just ready to compete. We're ready to compete and, go against those ACC opponents. First we got our non-conference opponents. We're ready for them, but, we're just two competitive guys that's ready to get out there and compete together. So,
Obviously, Clemson has a passionate fan base, and obviously there's some fans who you think might not turn the page from football, but with the way obviously you want them to turn around. But what's your message to fans, obviously, that are itching for basketball at this point in the year?
Just that we have a great team. We got some older guys coming back. Transfers, Joe, Jack Clark. And then, our younger guys have really stepped up this summer and really gotten better. That freshman class from last year has really stepped up and made a big jump this summer. And, I think they're primed for a great season this year. And then, we're going to do our best to lead them. And, just want the fans to know that we got a great team. And we're going to be exciting.
The last question, talking about you obviously being a senior, obviously you had already been a leader, but what have you done to take the next step in that role?
Yeah, for me, it's just being more vocal. I think last year, we lost a big piece in Hunter Tyson and Brevin Galloway. I learned a few things from those guys, just using my voice more, just making sure that all the knowledge that I've gained over these 5 years, just taking it and pouring it into them. So, for me, it's really just been using my voice and just being more vocal.
Okay, thank you, Chase. That's Chase Hunter with Clemson Basketball from ACC Tipoff.